Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deepa Barar and I'm here to inspire you all to live a deeply beautiful life. So in today's video, we're going to be talking all about how to stop hormonal hair loss naturally and regrow your hair. Now this is a video that's pretty important to me because the first time that I had lost my hair was due to alopecia areata, and this time around it is due to hormones. So it's something that I've been spending a lot of time researching and trying these methods so that I can regrow my hair. I've definitely noticed in the past couple of months the fallout has stopped significantly, so I know that these methods work. So this video is going to be full of a ton of tips for you guys, so make sure you watch the entire video. Before we get into it though, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can find out exactly when I post my next video. So we've already talked about the different hormones that can impact hair loss in this video over here, but today we're going to be talking about how you can actually balance those hormones in a natural way. And the first place that we're going to start with is going to be no surprise to you guys. It is diet. Now, diet has such a huge impact on our hormones, on our gut health, and our gut microbiome. Because the foods that we're eating these days are so highly processed, they've stripped a lot of the nutrients away. Not only that, but we're so used to consuming a lot of very inflammatory foods like gluten, like dairy, like soy. These things can really throw our gut microbiome off, and when your gut microbiome is off, you can develop things like leaky gut as well as other digestive issues that can really impact your body's health and your body's hormonal balance. So you really want to start off by removing processed foods from your diet. That will make such a huge impact in your gut health. Not only that, but you also want to take a look at removing the key inflammatory foods, which are gluten, dairy, soy, sugar, corn, and peanuts. In my other videos, I talk a lot about the AIP or the autoimmune paleo diet, but you don't necessarily have to go that strict. Even just removing highly processed foods and removing these key inflammatory foods will make a significant difference in your gut's microbiome. The next thing we're going to talk about is clean personal care products. Now this is something that I've gotten into recently, more so than before, and it's because it really, personal care products can really make a huge impact in your gut health and in the inflammation going on inside of your body. And so personal care products are basically anything that we're putting on ourselves, like soaps or cosmetics, fragrances, or anything that we're touching to clean our house. So dish soap, laundry detergent, anything like that that is going to touch our body. So the reasoning is because your skin is your body's largest organ. When you're putting these products on yourself, or you're touching these products, or it's on your clothes and it's touching you, your body will absorb it through your pores and it will go directly into your bloodstream. And then a lot of these chemicals that are inside of these products can really impact our health, throw off our hormonal balance, and also negatively affect our gut microbiome. So you really want to start being very careful about what you're using in your personal care products. I have started to switch over to cleaner stuff, and just because it says clean on the label, do not just take that at face value. You really have to do your own research. And I'm always talking about this guide. It's on ewg.org. It's their Skin Deep guide where you can research a chemical or a brand product. It will show you what score it has. So you want to aim for something that is either a 1 or a 2 or verified by EWG. You want to stay away from ones that are 3 and above. And now I know it can get really expensive to do this, so you don't have to just necessarily go jump out and do it all at once. You can do it just one by one. So that's what I've been doing. As I finish the old things, I've just been switching them out for cleaner ones. And the next thing we're going to talk about is walking. So walking can have a huge impact on our health because the idea is when you walk, you're starting to move the lymph around in your body. So clearing that lymph and getting that moving really helps to restore your gut microbiome and balance out your hormones. So even if you just start off with like a 10-minute walk a day, just getting out in nature or wherever you can walk, just moving your body will really help to calm your hormonal imbalance down. And then if you can incorporate some resistance training, it really has the capability of further enhancing the positive effects of stress management, which is the next one that I want to talk about. Stress management can make a huge impact on your gut health, on your hormonal balance. And so the places that you want to start with are, like I said, walking and exercise, as well as meditation. Meditation is so key when it comes to stress management. The main goal that you want to do when you're starting off with meditation is to just develop a consistent practice. So that can be just even 3 minutes in a day, just making sure that you're hitting that 3-minute goal every single day and then slowly increasing it from there. You don't necessarily have to go and do an hour-long meditation every day. When you take such a huge goal like that and you make it kind of like unrealistic to stick to, you're not going to be able to sustain that. So you want to start really small, really realistic. There are tons of apps out there that will help. There's the ones that I have used are Headspace, Calm, and the latest one that I've been using is the Insight Timer. I really like that one as well. Meditation can really boost endorphins, and endorphins can really have a positive effect on your gut microbiome. And I talk a lot about the gut microbiome because hormonal imbalance can really stem from your gut microbiome. So it is really imperative to make sure that your digestion is working optimally so that your hormones can get balanced. The next thing we're going to talk about is water intake. And getting a lot of water in is super important, especially when you're starting to incorporate a more clean lifestyle. You want to really have enough water intake so that you are able to flush out all of the negative things that are floating around in your body, any toxins, all that kind of stuff. And it also helps to promote really good digestion and to get your digestive system moving if you have a little bit of a slower digestive system. So getting enough water, and that's more than just the standard 8 glasses of water a day. You want to aim from between 10 to 12 glasses of water per day. And when you're consuming water, you definitely want to be able to keep track of this. And the best way to make sure that you're getting enough water in is to make sure that you're keeping track of your water intake. So the clients that I work with in the hair growth intensive, I give them the hair growth journal, and in that they're able to track their water and log it every single day so that they can stay on top of their water intake and ensure that they're hitting their water goals every single day. And I've had a few of you reach out asking about the hair growth journal and if it's something that I would be able to release that's independent from the hair growth intensive coaching program. And I am probably going to do that. If you want to see that as a standalone product, let me know in the comments below and I will get to work on releasing that to you guys. Another thing that can help is to pay attention to your circadian clock. So not a lot of people have heard of this. This is basically your body's natural clock. It goes along with the sun. So when you are exposed to sunlight, or it's just, even if you're not like under direct sun, but it's like, it's light outside, your body takes that as a guide to be awake and to be alert and all that kind of stuff and to get things going for the day. And then at nighttime, when the sun sets and it starts to get dark, it's your body's cue to unwind and start to get yourself ready for bed and to get ready for sleep, so things start to slow down and everything. So the thing about technology is that it has completely thrown off our circadian clock, because when after the sunset, we're usually sitting and watching TV, we're on our phones, we're getting a lot of blue light exposure, which is something that we would naturally get during the day. So one way to actually help with that is to get blue light blocking glasses. And blue light blocking glasses do exactly what they say. They block the blue light, so you're getting more of the restful light that you need at the end of the night. So I suggest blue light blocking glasses for when you're watching TV and stuff like that. For your phone, a lot of phones these days come with the capability of changing the light to a more warm display at a certain time. So I would suggest to go into your settings and to adjust that so that it starts to go a little bit warm around when the sun has set. So you're not getting the blue light that's emitted from your cell phone. But for our TVs, a lot of our TVs don't have that capability just yet. Some are starting to do that, which is pretty cool. But for the ones that don't, blue light blocking glasses will be your best friend with blocking the blue light that is coming off of your TV. So now these last two are super, super helpful when it comes to balancing your hormones so you can regrow your hair. And this one kind of ties in with the last one we were talking about, and that is making sleep a huge priority. So sleep can really restore our bodies. And apparently the sleep that you get before midnight is like the most important sleep that you're going to get. Now I was talking to a functional dietitian about this, and she was telling me that the hours before 12 will ensure that you enter a additional sleep cycle. So when you're sleeping, you go through sleep cycles. So you go from REM to light to deep. So you want to have a certain amount of sleep cycles so that you can get into deep sleep, which is where your body's really starting to restore itself. So making sure that you're going to bed at least a couple hours before midnight, and Giving yourself like 9 to 10 hours of sleep every night will ensure that you go through enough sleep cycles so that you have an optimal amount of deep sleep to restore your body and to rebalance your hormones. And the last one we're going to talk about is yoga and acupuncture. So any sort of movement that helps with your energy flow in your body is going to help with balancing your hormones as well. So I definitely recommend if you can do some yoga or some Tai Chi, and acupuncture can really help to remove blockages and to restore the natural energy pathways in your body. So that's something that I'm going to be starting soon, and I will let you guys know how it all goes. But I have heard fantastic things about acupuncture, so I'm really excited to get that started. So that brings us to the end of the video. If you guys have any requests at all, please let me know in the comments. I hope this video helped you guys. If you know anybody that needs to watch it, please share it with them, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care.